I'm running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the music, can I stay here for the night? I promise I'll be gone in the morning, out of sight and out of mind. No blind, out of sight and out of standing still. It's like you're stuck in a nightmare, but you keep doing it for the thrill. Well, this is reality, you only live it once, so wake up from your dream. But just for tonight, let the lines get blurred, let your thoughts be free, let your thoughts be free. I'm running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light.
Good afternoon and welcome to the latest Elite FPL stream with myself, Stevo, where we are, along with you guys, covering the 3 PM kickoffs after that absolute shambles of a Leicester versus Man City game. The game actually coming into life after the 91st minute. What a terrible game that was. Absolutely abysmal. And guess who's got Kevin De Bruyne as vice-captain? Don't get me wrong, the goal was absolutely outstanding. Beautiful free kick by De Bruyne, but then my immediate attention went, oh yeah, Jason's got him as vice-captain. 22 friggin' points. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And the way I fear this week going is that anybody that actually legitimately had the cojones to go with a different captaincy before all this Haaland not playing news coming out, I just think we're going to get punished. I just think that all these people are going to get these vice captains coming through, and yeah, I'm sure somebody's going to say, well, if Haaland had played, they'd have scored 6 or 7 goals. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. Guess what the last 6 games have been involved with? Man City, Leicester. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. He's even just said it just now on the radio. 1-0. Crying out loud. Honestly, I got so annoyed listening to the prats talk about Hoden, let's just call him Hoden, Haaland and Foden. It was just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, the uproar about what was going on. Get a frigging grip of yourselves. Like, yeah, get angry at things that don't go your way when decisions don't go through, but like team selections and thingy. It was there, written in the stars. For Christ's sake. Drives me up the wall. Muppets, is that what I call you? Muppets. And if you don't like it, stop watching. Drives me up the fucking wall. Anyway, let's just quickly see who's in the chat. Who started from the start then? Kickers, moaning about the Foden one-pointer. Yeah. Gary Halliwell. Well, you say you're top of the work league. You're in the top of every elite FPL league, to be honest with you, which is a very high standard. Oh, sorry. Top of my work. Yeah. Goal, Brighton. Brighton have scored. Brighton scored. It's Trossard. Oh, no. It's Trossard with the goal. You just friggin' knew it, didn't you? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You're a joke. You're an absolute joke. Unbelievable. And Rashford is my replacement for Trossard. Don't get me wrong, he's got a decent fixture against West Ham. In fact, both games, Brighton, Chelsea and Man United and West Ham, are very, very equal in my opinion. But that's a joke, isn't it? That's an absolute joke already. Absolutely. Well, can't make it up, can you? Can't make it up. Yeah, so I fear that this game week is going to go completely terribly. This is what makes me laugh, though, is like I said, I along with anybody else regarding selling a player and they've gone and scored, have every right to be gutted. But when you've got when people are moaning and complaining about the fact that Foden and Haaland are playing, well, you can change it. You know, you have got people that don't have access to Twitter or access to early team news. Yeah, all right, that isn't good. But you know, the majority of people that are hardcore when it comes to fantasy football, let's get honest. Let's be honest here. They'll know the news already about Foden and Haaland not starting. Just take them out if you don't want them. Don't bring them in if you don't think they're going to play. Don't bring them in. However, if you are like Firetog that did it in the first place, I mean, I still don't understand, Firetog, why you got rid of Salah for Foden. I don't quite understand that move. And who did you bring in again? Foden and Darwin. It's just, again, don't get me wrong, Darwin, I have a feeling will probably Darwin will probably have a worldie tonight and score a hat-trick, but as of now, if you'd have come to me and said, do I think that Salah to Foden and Solanke to Darwin's a good move? Not really. Brilliant. Max Roberts, I brought in Kepa this week. Well, that's another thing as well. If you're in a different country, I saw James in Planet FPL say, the official fantasy football gonna move the deadline 2 hours beforehand. Like, why don't you make it 4 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours before? It's just ridiculous. Anyway, FPL Maestro is saying that Trossard scoring again is ridiculous. Yeah. He seems to only score against teams that are of, quote, high quality. Not the teams that you expect him to. Like I always say, it's just absolutely bloody typical when it comes to this game sometimes. I can't even remember what games we got. Let me just quickly check. So we got Newcastle versus Aston Villa, Brighton Chelsea, Bournemouth Spurs, Crystal Palace Southampton, Brentford Wolves. So from my perspective, the Kane captainers, because there are some Kane captainers I've seen Brew as captain's son. What does he know that we don't? So I'm going to be keeping an eye out for that. Wolves, I want to be listening out for. Wolves, I want to hear about Costa as they're there now at Brentford. Palace is all about Zaha. And Newcastle, for a lot of us, is about the clean sheet. So I can't see that being clean sheet in that one. But just to let you know, the assist for Trossard was Matuma, who, of course, Bilal was banging on about saying is the one that's going to keep out Esputinian, whatever his bloody name is. So, but no, that Leicester Man City game was terrible. I don't know if anybody watched it here, but it was awful. It was just literally just two teams, or one team just sitting back and allowing man, which is the worst. I say the worst thing to do, but the only thing that can. Why is this not? Right. Yeah, the only thing that Leicester have got going for them is they've got a lot better quality players than, say, the likes of, Burnley and Forest and whatnot. Sorry, they're just at Turf Moor at the moment. Anyway. Oh, this doesn't crash, does it? Don't tell me this has crashed. Yeah, Trossard only reserves his scoring boots for the top clubs. Yeah, great. Maestro saying, I watched Mark Goldbridge reacting to the Leicester game. He's not really reacting, he's just commenting, isn't he? He's just... I was listening into it, for like the first half, and then I actually watched it. Podner asking why would they move the deadline, because then, oh yeah, people are gonna get really annoyed about fake team news. Oh, who cares? It's like Andy says, just block the people who release fake team news. Like I said, it's a load of nonsense. It just gets on my nerves. Like everybody's panic about players not starting and stuff. It's like, just shut up. Firetog's theory as to why he brought... Was it for free, though, Firetog? Like I say, Foden at Leicester wasn't exactly... He's better than Solanke, don't get me wrong. Obviously, from a selfish point of view, I hope it backfires miserably. I hope Solanke scores today, and I hope Darwin does nothing. But I don't think that will happen. I think Darwin does get you a goal today. That's what I'm expecting from this thing anyway. Max saying you will hope that Hull take points off Blackburn today. It's so tight. It's so tight in the... Goal! Goal at Brighton. 2-0. Brighton. 2-0. Own goal by Loftus-Cheek. Corner taken, and it looks like it's come off Loftus-Cheek. 2-0. Well. Well. I don't know who got the assist, but it's definitely an own goal. Definitely an own goal. Definitely an own goal for Brighton. I don't know who got the assist, but we have got a second goal for Brighton. So Chelsea don't concede ever. And they've now conceded more goals in the opening... 12 minutes than they have done in the last 10 games. Ironically, Jason's got Kepa, Max has got Kepa. Firetalk saying it wasn't just for Game Week 14 there. Yeah, no, I'm bringing in Foden next week. Kevin Kelly saying Potter should never have left Brighton. He had built something there. Yep, I do agree that with Potter, I do think that the reality of the situation is that you're better off doing what Dyche did and keep building a team, keep improving season in, season out. But then again, when does an opportunity like Chelsea come along? Connor knows soccer alone, mate. Chelsea look good midweek and then completely falls apart at the weekend in the league. Yeah, it's the same with everybody, to be honest with you. I saw Boona said something about Czech's third member of the bench on his team. I mean, I've checked. It's Robertson. I mean, I don't know why you wanted me to look at that. I mean, to have the luxury to be able to bench Robertson is pretty good. Knowing my luck, he won't be playing tonight. I wish that game was at... was it 5:30 is the Fulham versus Everton. Rubbish. Yeah, Boona went with a 4-3-3. He played Justin over Robertson. Well, if Boona knows something that I don't, then like I say, not do. I was going to do a -4, but I thought, nah. I respect Ali Paul's opinion. He thinks that Robertson starts, and why would I sell Robertson ahead of Leeds at home? But of course, my players that I've got in this game have all got their goals this week in the Champions League. Surprise, surprise. In fact, talking to Gary Halliwell, he's actually top of the YouTube chat league. He's got Bailey coming off the bench for Haaland. Yeah, that'd be interesting to know what players are coming off the bench for people. I'm assuming it's the likes of Andreas. So Gary's getting off Bailey. Gravy Dave. He's got Phil Foden coming off. Another thing as well, why is Graham Potter benched Aubameyang? I don't quite understand that. We got a Kane captainer here in the YouTube chat league in Jordan. Who was Jordan Brennan again? Didn't we find out who that was? I know we found out who that was the other day. And he's got Foden coming off the bench as well. So these guys clearly found out the news that neither Foden or Haaland were going to be playing. So all they've done is they've benched Foden. Another Salah captainer. And that's Madeline Tudor's going to have Guay coming off the bench for Haaland. Who else is there that we've got? John Harris. He has got Anderson coming off the bench. You just know that all these people that have not got Haaland playing, bench points are going to come off. Like I said, I just feel like I wonder if all these people that captain Salah, Kane, were you going to be doing it before the news of Haaland not playing? Were you going to do it? Because I don't think you were. I don't think you were. Oh, the server crashed. Well, I'm telling you now, Robertson will probably make a 1 minute cameo. Well, not a 1 minute, a 20-minute cameo. Maestro hoping for a Salah hat-trick. I really don't think so. If I knew Haaland was going to play, I would have captained him, Max Roberts is saying. Fantasy World Order is saying that Jesus Hall this game week. Well, Dan captain Jesus. Ahmed Durand as captain Firmino. Yeah, Dread FPL captain Firmino. Apparently it's a very, very, very good game of football at Chelsea. Or at Brighton more specifically. And I just have a feeling that they're going to come through with a clean sheet. Of course, Veltman not playing. Why would he? There's over 100 people watching and only 19 likes. Come on, let's get at least 50 in the next 10 minutes. Come on. And if you are new around here, hit the subscribe button. What did Mark Goldbridge say earlier on Maestro? He deliberately did it in like a... Hold on a minute. 1-0 Bournemouth. Kiefer Moore has scored, my mate's mate. 1-0 to Bournemouth. Tavernier, Alex Volo. Tavernier with the assist, Alex Volo, if you're listening. Oh no. 1-0 to Bournemouth. Sorry, Booner. I say sorry. I'm glad Bournemouth are winning. Yeah, he's my mate. I say mate, a former work colleague's friend. It's crazy. Yeah, Keith and Moore, 1-0. Crazy. Vishwa, Captain Darwin. Yeah, I saw that, Bilal. You Captain Martinelli. Boona saying, what is their lineup? Alex Vollo, I just transferred out with Travener this week. Boona saying here that it serves us right, Conte with this hideous lineup. What is the... What, has he made a lot of changes, has he? I don't know any of the lineups. I don't really look at it. I just kind of avoid anything to do with this until I go live. Let's just have a quick look at the... I'll mention that later at the end of the thing. I've got an announcement to make. In fact, there's Brew on Twitter. That Trossard to Foden transfer has worked out really well. When did you do that, Brew? Last week? I know this is on Twitter, but... Well, I'm hoping Rashford turns up tomorrow. Mark Goldbridge wasn't exactly confident. So Tottenham's team is... right, okay, yeah. Wow, a lot of changes. Wow. Lloris, Royal, Sanchez, Lenglet, Davies, Sessegnon, Højbjerg, Basut, Skip, Son, Kane. Christ. Vincent saying, I literally told One Life Soccer Bournemouth would score next. Everything I say comes to true. John Greek, Conte will do his thing and bring Dyer on for 10 minutes. Did I see the Kevin De Bruyne free kick? Fantasy World War says, yep. It was absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Fantasy World Order, it's just a negative lineup, yep. Vital saying, does anybody know why Dyer did not start again? I'm making out like I'd know. I wouldn't have a clue. I'm assuming rest for their... Because you've got to remember, they've got a really important game against Marseille. So if Marseille win, Tottenham are out of the Champions League. Well, obviously it all depends on the other results as well, but they're only 1 point or 2 points ahead of Marseille. It's ridiculous. So, not great at all. That's fantastic. Yeah. I'll say it now, but in fact I'll leave it for later. Toenail saying Dyer is Dyer, to be fair. Boona saying because he's diabolical. Flapjack saying you're Swindon lot of like little slugs. Well, Flapjack's here for 30 seconds. I can't even think of an office quote at the moment. Well, Mark Goldbridge did one, if you saw it on Twitter. Tickle him, tickle him, tickle him. And that's what today's about. Dignity. My kids will see those. We're playing you lot today, Flapjack. 1-1. Your record against us is outstanding. Even when we're playing really well back in the day, you'd always seem to get a win against us. I remember Pete Champion at work, he was a Reading fan, and he was always pessimistic when it was ever them against us, but you'd always come out on top. As that woman says in the office, wanker. David Brent's leaving. Apparently Palace have been right on top of Southampton. We're needing Zaha to do something at least today. Because the reality of the situation is that, for me, Zaha is that slight differential. Admittedly, Jason's got him. Just to remind you guys that Surprise, surprise. There's Jason's team. Kevin De Bruyne, vice captain. I mean, I'm laughing, but it's not even funny. It means that, well, obviously I need Salah to match him. In fact, I need Salah to do more. But the thing is, Jason's got Darwin as well. And that does worry me. Dan is already at a stormer. Dan's on... Oh, it's because of... Dan had De Bruyne and Cancelo today. You've got Kepa playing right now on 0 points. The game seems to update really quickly. Fire Tog's overtaken me. My rivalry with Fire Tog is heating up. You're going to be doing my transfers next week, Fire Tog? Block me off? KDB and Foden in? 2 fantastic fixtures for City. But Kevin De Bruyne is definitely coming in for me. However... you got the same... Who you got playing today that are differentials on me? Pope, Trippier, Zaha, right. Pope, Trippier, Zaha the same as me. So you got Van Dijk, Darwin captain. Wow. Van Dijk and Darwin captain versus Salah captain, Robertson and Trent, because you've had Cancelo play. Need that to come through. It would be incredible if I was to get double Liverpool and double Newcastle clean sheets, but I really do not think that's going to be happening. I can't see that happening at all. But yeah, the fight between me and Firetog is 4 points. 4 points between us. And the transfers that he did were Salah and Solanke out for Darwin captain and Foden for free. Reality of the situation is that, yeah, they are very, very good moves, but for free, moving forward. Admittedly, Liverpool next week against Tottenham ain't the greatest of fixtures, especially away from home. Man City, on the other hand, at home to Fulham. That's got a high-scoring game written all over it. 4, 5, 6. Who got what? No graphics. The Newcastle game can't get going. There's so many stoppages. Well, I was watching Flapjack, the Burnley Comms Centre, and they were actually talking about that Reading. Fantasy World Order saying, "I'm watching the whole stream, mate. You're on the big. You're on the big. I'm on the big TV. Hello. In fact, just to annoy you, Flapjack. Let's do this for a quick." You can look at Jason's team. In fact, I'll quickly just show people my team for a split second. 3 points. For people that don't know, I did Trossard out for Rashford. Christ's sake. Very frustrating. But like I said, hold on. We got a goal offside at Crystal Palace. Hold on. Edouard has put the goal in the back of the net, but it's gone to VAR. Come on. At least Zaha have the assist if it goes through. No. It sounds like Elise was offside. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. 0-0. Still, Elise offside. Blast. Apparently, though, Crystal Palace are playing really, really well at the moment. Playing really well. Podner, you're speaking absolute nonsense. Nonsense. Boona told One Life Soccer in Hangouts yesterday you have to let players essentially stay in your team for a period of time so that you get the points that they should be getting over a significant period. I'm not being funny. Trossard had Man City and Chelsea. Get a grip of yourself. Whereas Rashford has got, again, West Ham, Fulham. It's just the simple fact that Trossard seems to like scoring against these big teams, but I'm sorry, but getting rid of Trossard either last week or this week, you cannot say those people are, well, you're not saying they're idiots, but it's not the wrong move. I saw Mark Goldbridge saying that about Trossard. Trossard. It's on my brain now. About Potter. Potter to be given the England job. Raj is saying, when you captain Haaland and vice captain Kane and watching that Spurs are doing at the moment, yeah. Steve, would you take 58 points this week? That's a bit of a random number, isn't it? 58. I'll take 100 points this week. I'll take what I want to take this week is Salah to come through. I want Salah to get a 5. I want him to get at least more than what De Bruyne did. I want him to get like a goal and assist in a 3-0 win. Podner saying, what about Saka? Well, the thing is that Saka, based on the eye test, was doing jack shit. Was doing naff all. He spent too much time on the right-hand side, and then the second I decide to move him out, Saka starts scoring. It's unbelievable. That's what you can't account for. Hold on a minute. Something happening at Newcastle. Okay. Martinez got injured. It looks like Martinez has gone off. Martinez has gone off, but there's been a long delay in play, which means that there's probably going to be 10 minutes or so added on, if not longer. It could even be 15 minutes long, so Martinez has been subbed off. Yeah, Marcus is saying, we all know Salah will blank and Kane will score last minute. Like I say, Liverpool in the night, I'm going to try and keep awake for that match. I'll probably end up falling asleep like I was falling asleep during the Broken Machine stream. Yeah, what no graphics saying, Martinez subbed off in the goal for Villa, that was correct. Going to be a lot of minutes added on. Yeah, I think it's going to be at least a minimum of 10 minutes. 10 minutes, maximum 15, something like that. Gobby saying, would you take Saka, Jesus and Martinelli for the long term? Saka. He seems to be in form at the moment. Don Links there is saying, I took out Martinelli for Rashford and Kevin De Bruyne was my captain. Well, hopefully your luck continues. I'm hoping that Rashford, like I said, Rashford I'm hoping comes through, bettering now Trossard for obvious reasons, if not equaling. Salah to do better than Kevin De Bruyne, if not equal at least. But obviously I'd prefer him to do better. But Kevin De Bruyne coming through as a captain for 22 points, 11 points if you just own him, is absolutely outstanding. And like I say, with Jason having him as vice-captain, which is just absolutely unbelievable. I did tell him, like, when he messaged, because I sent out the tweet about me telling Jason not to bother streaming because Foden... So Jason was going to be streaming the Man City game. I told him not to bother because they're both out. But then, after I sent the tweet out and everything, he told me that he'd got Kevin De Bruyne as vice-captain. So I just messaged saying, well, I suggest you stream then. Obviously, he didn't. And, when I actually started watching the match, it was, what was it, the 48th minute or something like that, Kevin De Bruyne scored the free kick. Something around that time. And... Hold on a minute. Goal for Crystal Palace. Palace have scored. Here we go, Flapjack. Edward. Edward. Hold on. It may be. I think Zaha got the assist of the assist. Yeah, Mitchell assist. Zaha got the assist to the assist. Damn. Zaha the assister of the assist and Mitchell with the assist. Blast. Oh, that's ridiculous. Mitchell of all bloody players. Does anybody even own Edward? I remember when Boona said that maybe Edward could be a good player to bring in for 5.5 because I had 5.5 or something like that in the bank. And I just completely dismissed it. And surprise, surprise, I think in that time Edward, as normal, has gone and got 2 goals in that time. Whereas the player I eventually got in, Skamaka, guess what? Nothing. Peter Scullin saying, Edward is coming off my bench. Oh, fuck off. How... Yeah. How many points do you get for the assister of the assister? Nothing. Apparently Zaha has got a yellow card. That can't be true. Let's have a check on that. If that is actually true. If it's not, you get timed out. It's simple. What does Jason always say? Well, if Steve was here, you'd be gone. Yeah. It's like when who was it? When a customer he stole a bottle of vodka. The security guard had caught him and everything, and he was just denying it. The whole saying that I didn't do it. I didn't. Yeah, Wilfried Zaha's got a yellow card. Anyhow, and this customer was denying the fact that he'd stolen it, and he'd actually bought in another shop. He didn't have the receipt and everything. Blah 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 blah. All this nonsense, and the security guard was like, "Yeah, but I saw you take the tag off." All this nonsense. Eventually, the guy went, "All right, hold my hands up. It was me." And I just looked at him and went, "You can piss off now, mate. Not only have you wasted your time, more importantly, you've wasted my time. Now clear off." That's how you deal with these pieces of shit. In fact, if anybody wants to have a laugh, check out Chain Wrestling. Last week's episode, talk about jobs that you've had and have absolutely hated. Or things that have happened in your jobs that you absolutely cannot stand. Some of the stories were just absolutely ridiculous. A lot of it to do with retail. Bloody hell. On a minute. 3-0 Brighton. 3-0. It could be an own goal. Could be an own goal. Again. Yeah, we have got a goal. 3. It could be Loftus-Cheek with a second own goal. That's ludicrous. Ludicrous. It is 2 own goals. It is 2 own goals. Oh, a minute. It's Chalobah with the own goal. That's ridiculous. Kevin Kelly's thinking that Potter will get himself signed. Yeah, Wayne Dean is here. PK7 saying, any job working with the general public? Welcome to my world. A. Dawson saying, there's my bet done. Yeah, I didn't do any bets today. I just said, look, when the fun stops, it stops, and I just not. I'm not going to do any bets for a couple of weeks at least while I'm a bit down at the moment. When I say down, I mean as in money, not down in myself. Steve, I'll play against you in the Elite FPL head-to-head. I'll be honest with you, Wayne. You can beat me. I don't take any interest in anything other than the YouTube League, Members League, Rivals League, and Torbay Elite. Gobby's saying, Steve, have any plans for Halloween? So, I can't stand novelty holiday, surprise, surprise, but tomorrow evening I am part of, and I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm part of. Spoiler alert. I'm being a guest on a podcast, and I'm genuinely honoured to be part of this. It is chain wrestling, and I'm so happy to be on here. I genuinely can't believe they've invited me on. And I'm really happy to be part of their show tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. We go live, and they're doing get involved. If you've got any Halloween past pictures, send them in onto Chain Wrestling. You've got to DM them at Chain Wrestling, and we will vote for the best Halloween costume. And essentially, you can then take the crown off Scottish Juggalo, aka Danny. He was the winner last year. I can't remember what he was wearing now. I think it was an Aces and Eights, who is a former group in TNA. I'm pretty certain that was the winner. And this year, like I say, I'm on their Halloween special. I can't believe it. I don't quite know what the results are yet for the match that we're going to be covering. It's either Cactus Jack versus Vader, or it was the other match. Basically, 2 matches I'm going to have to be forced to watch. Let's have a quick look. Here we are. Go on Chain Wrestling and vote. Go and vote for at least Vader versus Cactus Jack would be good. 10 minutes have been added on at Aston Villa. Yeah. Vader versus Cactus Jack, or Hogan versus Warrior. That's the poll at the moment, and I'm hoping that Vader versus Cactus Jack comes through, because apparently they used to have some really, really good matches. But yeah, 10 minutes have been added on for that. But yeah, tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock, I'm live on Chain Wrestling. Thought that was a goal then. Let's have a look at Firetog. Let's just put up Firetog's team for the sake of it. My rival. Is that Firetog's team? No, that's Blonde's team. It's already updated. The league's already. It is 1-0 at half-time, Crystal Palace. Yeah, there's Firetog's team here. He's going to have Bowen coming off. And you know exactly what's going to happen, Firetog. Bowen will probably score a brace against United. Wouldn't surprise me. His differentials on me. Well, Cancelo's already come through. Van Dijk and Darwin captain. Fascinating. Hello, Fozzie, mate. Fozzie's saying he's making steady progress in the YouTube chat league. Let's have a look, shall we? Whereabouts are you in the YouTube chat league? No, that's not it there. Let's have a quick look. Didn't you, when you're doing like really, really well, like really well in the YouTube chat league, whereabouts are you in the, oh yeah, Peter Scullion. That is just laughable. Peter Scullion, yeah, we'd already mentioned it, but Edouard coming off the bench for Haaland. Absolutely ridiculous. Goal, penalty at Newcastle. Penalty at Newcastle. I think it. I don't know who's got it though. Hold on a minute, it's Newcastle's. And Almiron's going to get... If it goes in, Almiron will get the assist. Almiron... Well, they're saying here that it's gone to VAR, surprise, surprise. Wilson is stepping up. It is a penalty. We've got a penalty in Newcastle. Here we go. It is a penalty to Newcastle. We'll find out any minute now if it goes in. Here we go. He's just backing off the ball. He's stepping up. Referee making sure that everything's all okay. Here we go. Up against Olsen. Goal. Goal. 1-0. 1-0 Newcastle. So Almiron has got the... Well, I'm assuming it does go down to Almiron assist. And it is 1-0 now. Max Roberts saying, I'm in the top 10 of the Rumble League. My life is complete. Well, it had to be fair, the fact that it started in game week 11. Penguin isn't happy with this week. It's an absolute mess. By the way, Penguin, that reminds me, we were looking at, well, I was anyway, looking at the Penguin Invitational League. Have you seen the guy that's top? The guy that's top in this mini league you set up, he is like, well, he was when I looked the other day, like 3,000th. Ridiculous standard. I know you invited a lot of high top end managers, but this guy here, ridiculously, is excessively high at the moment in the overall rankings. I will get officially what his name is. So it's Craig Presley. He's he's 5,000th in the world. But it amazes me because obviously you've got FPL Tips Harry in your league as well. And you got Benny Blanco second. Okay, Harry's third. But he's so far ahead. Tom from Who Got the Assist. They're the top 4. So who is this Craig Priestley Penguin? Let us know. Let us know. FPL Seb saying, since I got Almiron in for a -4, he's got me 25 points in 2.5 games. Ridiculous. Good afternoon, Dazid. And the funny thing is that someone would say, don't even bother. Bring him in for a -4. Fozzie saying, I'm glad I've kept faith in Trossard. Yeah, thanks. He made this guy made a FPL journal before the season started. Max Roberts, all my 3 Newcastle assets are in for bonus points. Yeah, don't count your chickens before they've hatched. At the end of the day, there's still 8 minutes left, if not 7 or 8 minutes left of stoppage time. You've then got the second half to come through of a team that are under a new manager. Though I'm not suggesting for 1 minute it won't end 1-0, but I wouldn't be counting, like I said, I wouldn't be counting your chickens yet, Max. I was going to do a Paulie then. It's like your accent is a mixture of Paulie and Steve. You are 8th in the Rumble League. Brentford 0, Wolves 0, and I haven't even mentioned their game at all because, yeah, flaming diabolical. No Weak Foot is top of the Rumble League at the moment. Just quickly put that up on screen for a split second, the Rumble League. Not that we're live on it at the moment. But there is Max there, 8th. No Weak Foot top. And then we've got Alfie, Edgeworth 2nd, Andrew, Warfare 3rd. Warfare's doing well. Gary Hallowell, surprise, surprise. Kevin Meyer, Shane John, Thomas Maynard, then Max Roberts. 16 points at the moment. Now, you've got Almiron, though. You've got Guimarães. Who's your captain? Oh, Salah. Brilliant. Great. There's our blank. Thanks, Max. Typical. FPL Seb, this is why it's important to make your own decisions, so no one can predict, because no one can predict the future. Yeah, but this is why I sometimes FPL content drives me up the wall, because it's it essentially is people that seem to make out like they know what's going to be happening in the future, and it's like no, you don't. Stevie Goddard, I'm 2 points clear of Jason. I feel like a champ already. Yeah, exactly. Fozzie saying, I try not to look at FPL, live FPL these days. Just gives false hope. Yeah, just wait until the end. Our man Dylan is praying for a Kane goal. He did captain Harry Kane. Marcus saying, I couldn't do Foden to Saka because of the crash. And if Saka hauls, I want to quit. I wouldn't go too far. Put the game back 3 hours. Ridiculous. Wayne Dean isn't happy with Foden. He's calling him a troll. I wouldn't say as far as that he's a troll. I would be more concerned about the Pep rotation. Even though I'm thinking of bringing in Foden next week. Although I say all that. I was genuinely seriously thinking of bringing Trossard back, but because their fixtures next 2 are actually really good. But the fact that Crystal Palace have next week got West Ham away and then Nottingham Forest away. But the plan is for me to be getting rid of, as it stands right now, Zaha and Salah out for Foden and Kevin De Bruyne. And probably getting rid of Robertson for somebody. So it stands right now, we've got all the games. 1-0. So I'm on a whopping 2 points. Because Zaha decides to get a penalty, a yellow card. Oh, God. So, as it stands right now, Bournemouth 1, Spurs 0. Goal scored by Keith Moore and the assist from Taverner. Alex Volo's Taverner. Brentford 0, Wolves 0. Brighton 3, Chelsea 0. Oh, look who got the assist. Estepinian. Trossard is the only one that's actually scored a goal for Brighton. Matuma with that assist and Estepinian with a assist for one of two own goals, one from Loftus-Cheek and one from Chalobah. It's Crystal Palace 1, Southampton 0. Edouard with the goal, Mitchell with the assist, Zaha the assister of the assister, and it's just gone to half time at Newcastle, and it has gone down as an Almiron assist. So Dan did bring in Almiron. So Newcastle 1, Aston Villa 0, penalty from Wilson, Almiron with the assist, and Dan, like I said, did get in Almiron this week. I'm trying to think who we brought him in for. Who did Dan bring? Dan third in the Moderator League. Bloody hell, Dan. And the standard is actually really high. So Dan, Firetog, third in the Moderator League. And that isn't Dan, that's someone else. That's Paulie. Just click on that. There we are. Here's Dan. 19 points Dan is on at the moment, thanks to Cancelo, De Bruyne, Almiron. And he captained Jesus. And he captained him before today. We know that for fact. We know that for fact because I told him to do it last night. If you're gonna captain somebody in that team, that if you don't think that, if you want to go against Haaland, just captain Jesus, and that's exactly what Dan's done. The transfer he did, I know for a fact he brought Almiron in. Was it for Trossard? I can't remember. Bowen. He brought him in for Bowen. So congratulations, Dan, there for that. Animations eventually did Rashford and Núñez in for Firmino and Bowen for a -4. I captained Darwin in the end, so I'm confident he'll get me points. Yeah, I expect him to do very, very well. I'm looking forward to Burnley going 1-0 up and well, Flapjack will like this. I'm looking forward to Burnley going up 1-0 up and then messing up in the last 5 minutes. GGFPL, I'm new here. Can I get the code for your fantasy league? I have no idea what it is. If anybody else knows the league code, for please put it in the thing. But I have no idea what it is. We only care about certain leagues. Dally Pool, I'm watching you on the projector. Animation saying, I'm hoping that 3-0 prediction is correct and Robertson gets all the assists. Is that what I predicted? 3-0? I think the fact that Leeds are so bad away from home, and at the moment their form is terrible. I'd like to think Liverpool under the lights will do some damage. I'd like to think Robertson starts. And like I said, Dallypool, you owe me money. You owe me money if Robertson doesn't play anything. 50p I said, didn't I? Dallypool. Our man Dylan said he sold Harvey Barnes for Almiron. Yeah, you're doing very well, aren't you, my man Dylan? But no, I'd like to think that Liverpool will put on a show tonight. Like I said, if they really want to go for it, I genuinely think that could be 4-5-6 for Liverpool. And I do think that... I said that when the fun stopped, when the fun... What is it? What's the saying again? When the fun stops, stop. That's it. I think I may put 50p on Núñez to score and get an assist. Why not? May as well, seeing as a lot of you are relying on Firetog animations. All of you are relying on Darwin tonight. As we just show you who's top of the YouTube chat league. Once I click on his name, there we are, done. There we are. Salah captainer as well. If I could read it, I'd tell you exactly who it is. I know you guys can read it. On the Gary Halliwell, yes, he's here right now. Of course it is. 65,000th in the world. He's got right now. He's already had Cancelo play. He's got Bailey coming off for Haaland, like I said earlier. Zaha on 0 at the moment. He's got Zuma playing tomorrow. Wow. Trippier. Pope playing right now. Kane playing right now. He's vice-captain Kane. Gary, why did you go with Salah instead of Kane? Seeing as you're here right now, you'll be able to explain what's going on. Goal at Brighton. Goal at Brighton. 3-1. 3-1. And Kepa has been taken off, I'm afraid. Gallagher with the assist. Havertz goal. Gallagher with the assist. And Kepa has been subbed off. Kepa has been subbed off, and it's 3-1 to Chelsea. 3-1 to Brighton. Chelsea have scored. Wow. Already after a minute. Already after a minute. That's ridiculous. Sanchez owners will be gutted. Oh, Kepa got injured. Kepa was injured. So, you guys may want to listen in to news. So, Kepa is definitely injured. Or he got injured in the first half. That's why he's been taken off. It's got nothing to do with being bad. That was bad. Marcus's luck just continues getting worse. I own Sanchez. No, anime. Well, it could be Mendy being number one, but I don't know. I don't know if it will be an injury to keep him out for a while, but certainly he has been injured. That's all I can say. He got injured in the first half. James L saying it's not official until Steve-O says, hold on, wait a minute. I think the best one I ever did was when it was with G-Wiz. Boona was there, Jason, and G-Wiz and Boona were chatting with each other, and it was Liverpool playing, and I was just going mental. It was ludicrous. It was just constantly going, stop! Stop talking! We've got a goal! Just want to say, there's a lot of you watching right now. If you are new around here, hit the subscribe button. If you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. 58 likes. Let's at least get to 70 likes in the next few minutes. But yeah, if you're just joining us now, Kai Havertz has scored from a Conor Gallagher cross. 3-1 now to Chelsea. They are saying that the comeback may be on. So yeah. Already after a minute, Kai Havertz scores. Can Chelsea make it come back and get it to 3-3? I doubt it, but oh my God, goal at Bournemouth. 2-0 Bournemouth. 2-0 Bournemouth. Come on, Solanke. Oh my God, Kiefer Moore. 2-0. Kiefer Moore, 2-0. Wow. 2-0 to Bournemouth. That's ridiculous. And he's done it again. As it says on Twitter, he's done it again. You having a laugh? There we are, Flapjack. He's having a laugh. I know this is going to sound absolutely ridiculous. I'm just in the area promoting my new album, Coldplay Greatest Hits. I know this is going to sound absolutely ridiculous, but is there any chance you could play us a song? Are you having a laugh? Extras is better than The Office. I've said it. I'm glad Solanke is getting points. Is he? Did he get anything in that? Yeah, no spoilers please in chat, because there are people that are watching it on a projector screen or a large TV and could be looking at the chat. Yeah, no spoilers please. Yeah, Dawson's saying here that Brighton and Bournemouth doing Man United a favour. Well, if Man United come through, which I'd like to think they will do tomorrow, Man United at home of late have been very, very good. They're not conceding many goals. The history suggests it'll be 1-0 to somebody, mainly Man United, and I'm hoping, and Rashford has got a good history against West Ham. What? He got a goal and an assist across 2 games. That's a good history, is it? It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me, is what I will say. Connor No Soccer, how are your predictions doing this week? I don't have a clue. I'd have to... You'd have to go back to the stream yesterday, but let's just put it this way. I know for a fact I said Chelsea will either win 1-0 or 2-1. That's went well. Animation saying, I'm watching the stream on a tablet in work. Glad to be watching this. What you don't need to go into details. What work do you do for you to be able to watch the stream right now? I am aware that whenever I do listen into a live stream at work, I think it's brilliant. Like I said, I've listened into casuals, I've listened into Andy occasionally when when I'm available to listen to live on at the time, and it is a very, very unique experience. Like I said, when you listen into live streams, you're literally listening into the individual doing the show, providing you with as much information of what is going on at the time. Not that I'm going to provide you with any information whatsoever other than a goal's gone in. If you want proper information, check out Flapjack's podcast, FPL Surgery. That's where proper information will be, not with me. Christ. All you'll get from me is that team is rubbish, they're not going to win. Oh, Christ. I don't think I'm even going to be... I think I'm deliberately not going to watch the Fulham Everton game. I think I'm just going to go out. It's been a lovely autumn day. And I think that I'll probably go out, sit in the graveyard. The graveyard that's supposed to close at 5 never does. And then the one day that the actual council official came round, just randomly beeping his horn to alert people. We close at 5 o'clock. Well, according to my watch, it's 6. You're late. We close at 5. Yeah, I'm not disputing that. But these... Hold on a minute. Conte's making changes. 1-0, 2-1. 2-1 to Tottenham at Bournemouth. Sessegnon with the goal. Sessegnon goal. Sessegnon's literally just scored as Conte has made a lot of... Dyer's coming on. Perisic and Bentancur are all coming on. So Bentancur, Dyer and Perisic are coming on. But it is definitely 2-1. It's definitely 2-1 now. Sessegnon has just scored for Tottenham literally as they went to the ground. So Basuma's gone off for Bentancur. Sanchez has come off. But 3 substitutions have been made by Conte. And it is 2-1 now. It is 2-1 though to Tottenham. Shall I say that again like Booker T does? Every single episode of SmackDown he repeats himself. Every other word. Kofi Kingston. I'm not going to do the impression. My voice is going. Goal at Brentford 2. 1-1. Brentford 1, Wolves 1. Brentford scored and then Wolves scored. Neves for Wolves. Neves for Wolves. And Brentford have also scored. Ben Mee. Ben Mee has scored for Brentford. Puemo with the assist. But then Neves, seconds later, scored for Wolves. 1-1. That's incredible. Wow. And Flapjack, it's still 0-0 between Burnley and Reading. But yeah, there we have it. Wolves are 1-1 with Brentford. That's crazy. Brentford fans will be absolutely fuming with that. They'll be absolutely fuming with that. A team that can't score goals score seconds after they've just scored. That must be infuriating. So like I said, and there is Ben Mee. Who's got who said they had Ben Mee in their team? Who had Ben Mee in their team? I know it was somebody. Yeah, Colin knows soccer saying that Wolves just need a few January transfers and they'll be staying up. Yeah, they will. They'll be fine. I'm just hoping that Diego Costa kicks on, to be honest with you. That's what I'm really hoping, that Diego Costa actually does something. What's that there? Animation saying there that he is... Wrong button. I'm working in a youth cafe and not many people are turned off. Yeah, just listening to these Marge Simpson impressions. I always keep saying this. Could you imagine Andy doing that? He had 30,000 people. Dawson saying here, I had someone on last night's stream had Ben... Yeah, hold a minute. Turf Moor. Reading have friggin' scored. Oh, 1-0 to flaming Reading. They were saying this on the Burnley comms that we haven't played many of the top 8 this season, and you know these are going to be the testing times. Reading are a very, very good team. Damn, I kind of predicted that game to end 1-1. Yeah, that's a bit frustrating. Harbour Boy saying, I've just woke up and to see that none of my players have done anything. Join the club. You're one of my rivals as well. You're one of my rivals as well. You're just above me, aren't you, Harbour Boy? Yeah, you're ahead of me by a whopping 2 points. Let's have a look at who you did. Captain Salah. Andreas coming from Haaland, yep, same here. Cancelo's done something for you. Sanchez has got you a save point, so he's on 3 points. Unfortunately for you at the moment, Guay is on 6 points, but you've got double Chelsea, which, yeah, unlucky with that. Yeah. Thank you, Animations. Warfare had. Warfare. What league was Warfare? Is it Rivals League or the YouTube or the Members League that he was doing well in? Let's have a quick look. This is when I won't be able to find him now. I've just seen him. Was it in the Rumble League? The Royal Rumble League. Ah, yes. It is the Royal Rumble League. Yeah, second sub. He wouldn't have come on anyway. Because Andreas is coming on for Haaland. And there's Ben Mee there. With 7 points sat there. Christ. Marcus saying here that Palace are clinging on for their lives. Yeah, sounds like Southampton on top. No Top Tim today. Normally Top Tim's joining in live right now. Normally tuning in. But yeah, there is Ben Mee. Let me just show you that from Warfare. Actually, I wonder if I can. I can. That's good. That's good. So I can show you Warfare's team. Just to give you an idea of what the hell I'm talking about here. So here you go. Here's Warfare's team. And this is his second sub. As you can see right there. Ben Mee on 7. Andreas coming in for Haaland. There is no way in hell other players won't be playing. Still got about 30 minutes left. Sounds like Crystal Palace seem to be doing okay. What is the local ale in Burnley? I think it is Courage. I think it is Courage, yeah. This is nice though. That scene is genius. Bloody hell, I haven't seen this name for a long time. Peter Raspecki. Tony helplessly is killing me. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not trust Tony whatsoever. He is a troll. He scores a couple and then he clears off again. He doesn't do anything for 3 or 4 games. But Warfare's got Henderson playing tomorrow. Right, he has to play Henderson. Xhaka. Wow. Where on earth is Warfare in the world? Oh, blimey, he's 2 millionth. He's below me. Oh, my. Goal at Newcastle. 2-0. 2-0 to Newcastle. I don't believe it. Hold on. Trippier goal. Trippier assist, sorry. Wilson goal. Almiron got the assist. Sorry, it's all convoluted here. But Almiron assisted Trippier. Trippier swung it in. Callum Wilson scored. 2-0. Is there any of my rivals that don't own Trippier? Please. Please tell me that some of my rivals haven't got blasted Trippier, please. I know Jason's got him. But yeah, 2 goals for Callum Wilson. Up on your screen right now. I really, really, really hope some of my rivals don't own him. But I know they do. In fact, Harbour Boy, you'll know. Yeah. Harbour Boy's got him. Has Fire Tog got him? Yeah. Brew. Yeah. Goal at Newcastle. 3-0. Joe Linton with the goal. Joe Linton with the goal. 3-0. Wow. Here we are. Max Grimares with the assist. Max Grimares has got you the assist. Wow. Well done, Max. Oh, hold on a minute. No, sorry. Honestly, the way they describe these goals is ridiculous. It's not a Grimares assist, sorry. It sounds like Callum Wilson assist. It sounds like Callum Wilson has got the assist. He went Grimares into Wilson. Grimares into Wilson. Wilson had his shot saved by Olsen and it parried out to Joe Linton and he scored. So it sounds like Wilson got the assist. Yeah, Callum Wilson is somebody to look at. I mean, I personally... I say I won't be bringing him in. But I definitely am going to be getting rid of Scamacca. The problem is that Newcastle's fixtures... Does it really matter when there's a team in form like this? They're away at Southampton. And then, before the World Cup, they are at home to Chelsea. Not the greatest of fixtures. Whose team is this I'm looking at? Brew. Oh, wow. Brew has got Almiron on the bench. And he's going to get him off. Bloody hell. Haaland not playing means Almiron's coming off the bench for Brew. Yeah, Shano, that's the point. In fact, animation's making the point there. Mitrovic is the one to be. Hold on a minute. 1-1. Yes. Burnley 1-1. Excellent. Thank God. Zawari. Benson with the goal. Brilliant. One of our new signings this year. Benson with the goal. 1-1. Thank God for that. And by the way, if you play Gaffer, I highly recommend getting in this Zawari. Brilliant player. Him, Teller, and I'd probably go with Brownhill. I'd probably go with the triple up in attack, if possible, with Burnley. But it depends what Zawari is. If Zawari's classified as a midfielder, (1-1), excellent. On a minute, goal at Bournemouth. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Ben Davies with the goal. And it was a corner from the right-hand side. So that could either be Son or Perisic with the assist, if Perisic has come on. But definitely it's from a corner from the right-hand side. It's Perisic. Perisic with the assist. Perisic with the assist. Ben Davies with the goal. Bloody hell, man. I know Sai benched Perisic. I know that for fact. I know Sai benched Perisic. And I've no idea if he's going to play. So it's 2-2. Let me just check that for a second. Let's have a quick look at that, because I could have some interesting news if it's true. But yeah, it's definitely 2-2 between Bournemouth and Tottenham. I really do hope Bournemouth. No, that is no. People saying Harry Kane's got a yellow card. No, he hasn't. Not according to this. But this is about 45 seconds behind, so there's a possibility. But as it stands right now, there is no way that Kane has got a yellow card. So kind of refrain from writing things like this. Here we go. It's just refreshed. No. Mitrovic does start. Mitrovic is starting. Everton are unchanged. Animations is asking, besides Wilson, who's a good striker for the next two for Mitrovic? If you can get Darwin. But I'm looking at... I am going to be looking at someone like Wilson or... But I'm definitely wanting to get rid of Zaha as soon as possible. Because he's going to be dropping in price like a stone. But like I said, I'd already made a thought process that I may get Trossard back in genuinely, for the final 2 fixtures, Wolves and Aston Villa. I'd get Kevin De Bruyne in as well for Salah, and Mitrovic I was looking at to get rid of, and essentially Wilson is a very, very, very good option. You are completely right. He is a very good option. New player. Yeah, and because I've got Skamaka for the last 2 fixtures, I'll happily keep hold. I may even forget about De Bruyne, not worry about him, and bring in potentially Cancelo. But again, I'm not looking at anything until because we've got Champions League football next week, so I don't want to mess anything up. But certainly Zaha looks like he's going to be out the door for me more quicker than I can bring him back in. Simple as it gets. But yeah, I'd almost be reverting back to my original team from a few weeks back. Right now, for a -8, and it's the exact money, I could do Wilson, Zaha. Goal at Newcastle. 4-0. 4-0. Almiron. Almiron has scored. Wow. Sounds like Callum Wilson with the assist. That's ridiculous. Max. Well done, mate. Well done, Max. That's crazy. Well done, Max. Congratulations, Max. Shane083, Almiron again. And Wilson with a huge haul. Dilkington Wilson has 19 points. Joey HDTV, haven't seen that name for a while. Funny how me and Jason always make this point, when people have a good game week, they come out of the woodworks, yeah. Dan as well. Gary Hallowell, the top of my works league, has 68 points already. How? Who's he got in his team? I think I've got like 4 points. For Christ's sake. I don't understand. Oh yeah. Chelsea have sent on all the big guns now. $68 points. That is ridiculous, Gary. I'm assuming. Is it the Beat the Overlord League? Let's have a look. No. That could be anything. What was that there? Denver, I brought in Wilson 3 weeks ago to sacrifice Almiron. Now we're getting back for Zaha. David Worthington is saying that Spurs had 17 corners. Let's have a look. Oh, Kane has got a yellow card now. Kane has got a yellow card. Yep. Spurs have had 17 corners. That's ridiculous. Shano saying, how the hell can someone be on 68? Yeah, Dread FPL making the point. You will be timed out for spoilers. Come on, Bournemouth. Hold on. Hold on for this. I'll deliberately put up Mac's team. Where is Max? I wonder if it's... Just to show you a team that has got triple up of 8th. 8th in the Rumble League. So this is Max's team that I'll be bringing up in a minute. He's doing exceptionally well. Dan, fair play to Dan, as patronising as it sounds. He brought in Almiron this week. Tosser. Here is Max's team. Who was it that said it on a comment? I will never be watching one of your streams again. I do not like the fact that the host, Steve-O, calls me a tosser. People pay good money for that. Oh, messed up, haven't I? There is Max's team. Ridiculous. Congratulations, Max. Unlucky with Kepa and Henry, though. De Bruyne coming through. This is this bloke's team. He has Pope, Trippier, Perisic. Wow. Thank you for the substitute. Yeah, thanks for the substitute. Cancelo, Almiron, De Bruyne, Gross. Oh, Captain De Bruyne. Nuke Raps is saying I've got 2 free transfers next week. Easy choice. Almiron and Wilson in. Do it now then. Do it now. If you feel confident, just do it now. Tiger is asking Steve-O, why did Kepa get taken off? Injury. There we are, Archie, thank you. Injury. Don't know what it is, but he got injured. It has nothing to do with form or anything like that. It's just simply because of injury in the first half. Nuke Adams, you're doing quite well in the YouTube chat league. Let's just have a quick look at your team for a split second. There you are there. And the answer is, have you got Man City? Foden. Damn, you've already got the triple up. See, you've got the good chess pieces to be doing. Oh, you've got Guay coming on. All these points coming off the bench. Did you captain Salah because you knew the information of this morning or not? Did you captain Salah before the news this morning? Gary Halliwell saying this guy and his thing is 861 points. I captained Salah since yesterday. Dilkinson saying, time to go to the gym and forget about this game. I'm telling you now. Hold on a minute. Oh. Wow, listen to this. We've got an exclusive. Jason will be streaming at some point tonight reacting to today's events. Excellent. Excellent. PK7 saying, I'm watching the Palace game. Guaita has made 6 saves, but FPL site says 4. Unfortunately, they classify saves as shots on target. Now, again, I don't know what has happened there. Shano's actually agreeing with you, so clearly something's going on. Well, Jason's going to be happy with today anyway. Vice captain coming through, various other players coming through. But yeah, Dilkinson, time to go to the gym after I'd be... Go listen to a podcast that has got nothing to do with foot. Can you hear that? Yeah, go listen to a podcast or go listen to something which will take your mind off football. That's the best thing that I would be telling you to do. That's what I personally do anyway. Nuclear saying the saving grace is that Wilson is only owned by 2.3% of people. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more than that from next week, I can assure you. Animations, I'm going to be very intrigued to see the Liverpool lineup. Yeah, so will I. And I'll be absolutely gutted if Robertson is benched. How long is left in the Spurs game? I'm guessing about 5-6 minutes. Who the hell is Sidemen, Nucrams? Yeah. I agree, Dread FPL. Do the gym in the morning. It's the best time to do it. Get it out of the way. Get it done. And remember, the Newcastle game was delayed by... Well, not delayed, but it's going to be at least 10 more minutes over. So it's probably going to be finished about 5:05. God. When you're hearing all these people with Newcastle players coming through. And I've got that tripe. Not good enough. And Dread saying that Spurs have got Bournemouth pinned in at the moment. They're searching the winner. Yeah, exactly. You don't know who Sidemen is. That's the group that has KSI. I don't really know. I don't follow any of that nonsense. I've got Andreas coming off the bench. Animations. GGFPL is saying that the Almiron goal was amazing. Yeah, I've just got to stick to my quote plan. Just don't think about Newcastle. Just stick to Man City. But certainly Zaha is on. Zaha and Mitrovic are the two to be gone. But if Mitrovic... Hopefully Mitrovic will kick off tonight. But I can't see that happening. I expect that to be a tight game. 1-1. 2-1 maybe to Fulham. And Jason's saying about streaming tonight at some point. I'm telling you now, if Salah kicks off tonight, I'll be streaming. So it won't be happening. Apparently Chelsea have just missed a chance. Good, Marcus. Brian Tavares, this is the worst game week ever. Why? Why is it the worst game week ever? Let us know. Oh, brilliant. What a brilliant noise to be listening into. Terrible. We're 1 like away from 70 likes. Can we get 1 like to make it 70? Hopefully Newcastle can just hold on. The Airbus driver. Good afternoon, mate. You've got a like from me. Well, if you're new around, if you're new like the Airbus driver, why not become a subscriber? No, thank you. Thank you for the support. Amaron saying, sorry, Nuclear saying Amaron shouldn't be hurting us too much. It's only on the Twitter that some assets. What, you mean Dan? You mean Dan? In fact, let's just bring up Dan's team just to annoy everybody. If you want to see a team that has actually got Almiron in it, it's Dan. Here he is here. It was his transfer in last night. He did it. He just got rid of Bowen and he just brought in Almiron. He's got Jesus as captain. Kepa went off. Goal at Bournemouth. Oh, Tottenham. Oh, 3-2. Damn. Oh, blast. On a minute. Sun corner. Benton Kerr with the goal. I don't think Son will get the assist as the ball was bouncing around everywhere. But Benton Kerr has scored to make it 3-2 to Bournemouth. Tottenham. Damn. Oh. I don't think Son will get the assist though. Oh, that sucks. Damn it. Max Roberts is saying it's only $1.99 a month to be a member. It's great value. I appreciate that. Thank you. Cheers, Max. On a minute. Goal at Brighton. 4-1. 4-1. Bloody hell. It's gone to VAR. CISO. Gross with the goal. Mendy with Mendy has made a mistake. Mendy has made the mistake. Sisu, whatever his name is, took a shot. Mendy saved it, parried it back out to Sousa. He shot again, parried it out to then Gross, and Gross put it in the back of the net. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's crazy. 4-1. Wow. That's ridiculous. 4-1. Yeah, it'll be a tight game. Potter going back to his former club. Probably edge out a win here. But Chelsea haven't lost since Potter's taken over. Brighton can't score. 4-1. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Shano's saying here that Liverpool really need the 3 points in the later game, yeah. It is total carnage for Chelsea. It's embarrassing. But then again, is this a sign of things to come for Brighton? Or is it just the simple fact that Brighton like to play against teams that like to attack? That's the reality of the situation. It's no coincidence that Brighton seem to score goals against teams that like to score themselves, getting goals. Gary Halliwell, Kane needs to go. Someone in my mini league, Lucas, is saying Vice Captain Almiron. Has he got Haaland captain? Did he captain Haaland? I need Salah to go crazy later, otherwise that's a big red arrow. Well, I've got some bad news for you. It ain't going to be happening. Tottenham have 1-3-2. Damn. Oh, that sucks. Another high-scoring game for Bournemouth as well. What, 1-0 against West Ham? 2-0 versus West Ham. Is that high-scoring, is it? Brian Tavera's complaining that the only players that's got in points is Trippier. That everyone else has, yeah. Oh, yeah, Damask, that is true, yeah. Everybody now has... Well, you say everybody's got Salah captain. A lot of people captain Salah for the sake of it. Because they had to. Shano's hoping that Van Dijk as well will do something tonight. Naraj, well done to Brighton. Thomas, that's a massive differential for... Crystal Palace have won 1-0. That's a massive differential for you. Wilson is huge. The only players that got me points is Wilson and Trippier. Yeah, again, like I said. Yeah, Preston getting a last minute win. And Guay getting a clean sheet. Boo is saying Nunes captain for me. I'm wondering if... I don't think they will though. I wonder if 5 Live Extra have got the Newcastle game on. That way, I'll be able to bring you what's going on in that particular fixture, but I doubt it. Bloody hell, man. How many stations are there on digital radio? 5 Live Extra. Here we go. Let's see if they've got the game on. No. Brilliant. No. Oh. It's ended 4-0. It has actually ended 4-0. Wow. Oh no. Sorry, again, the way the commentary were talking then is as if the game had finished. Oh, hold on a minute. Yes! Burnley have scored! Oh, brilliant. 2-1. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank God for that. Thank the Lord. Yeah, Max, finally a late goal goes your way, yeah. Incredible. Hopefully, I'm going to use the C word. That's members only, Flapjack. I think my, what was it, my favourite line in members videos? You got 5 seconds to turn the volume down. 4, 3. Yeah, you're a... Alan, that Burnley goal has just won me 130 quid. Well, you can donate to us, can't you? Bringing you the action. Donate £1 to us. For me bringing you that joy. Oh, yeah, Thomas. Tony is now missing the game week 15 due to that yellow card he got, yeah. Lewis Kirkby getting Anderson and Guaita. Yeah. Where is it here? I will double check that, but I'm pretty certain I saw that. I'm pretty certain even I saw that Tony got a yellow card. Let's have a look. 1-1. Yeah, Tony got a yellow card in the 92nd minute. Christ. I don't know why that does that. Thank you, Wayne. Great stream again, my Steve. Remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, absolutely. If you do enjoy the content me and Jason bring, remember, Jason is bringing you a stream tonight. What? No graphics. Tony to Wilson. That's done. Max, I hope you're not spoiling. I hope you're not spoiling, Max. Yeah. Zawari with that goal. Just amazing. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, Costa's been sent off. Oh, what? Oh, Costa's headbutted Ben Mee. Why is there so much added time in the Burnley game? It's always flaming happens. Why is there so much added time in the Burnley game? 6 minutes already. Flaming finished the game. JG, effing Tony, 4 yellows in 5 since I brought him in, and now he's missing the only game I want him for. Thomas saying, I'm tempted to do a -8 to get rid of Andreas to Almiron, Pope for Sanchez, just so I don't have 4 Newcastle players. Again, I'd hold any transfer thoughts you're doing, because we've still got Champions League with important matches to play. Important games in the Champions. 4-0 to Newcastle. Yeah, you've got to remember that there are games this week. Anything can happen, and I'm just holding off. I'm holding off any form of transfers as it stands right now. And the flaming Burnley game is still going on. Why is there so many minutes added on? "96 minutes. Was there a serious injury or something in that game? Bloody hell, that's ridiculous. The Charlton game is 4-4. 90 minutes plus 9... What? 99 minutes in the Burnley game. Why? What the flaming hell's going on? I don't understand. Finally, the game is finished. Thank God for that. Thank the Lord. Brilliant. That is a flaming incredible win. Unfortunately, Max Roberts, everyone's probably is going to be bringing in Wilson. I'm personally not, but we shall see. We shall see. Ah, thank God for that. The game's ended. What a game. What a game and what a stream. What an absolute blinder that was. What can I say? Firstly, really do appreciate everybody joining in, the fun, the drama over the last hour and a half, or more specifically, 2 hours and 5 minutes. Everybody's been there from the start. Thank you very much. Anybody that's been joining in and around sporadically, really do appreciate joining in. From my personal standpoint, today has been just meh. No real standouts for me whatsoever. It is literally down to Salah tonight, and Salah and Robertson more specifically. I am going to be going out right now. I don't really give a stuff about Fulham versus Everton. I do, but I'm kind of wanting to just get out and walk and move, get out in the fresh air, even though it's getting dark. So I'm going to hope that Salah comes through tonight. I'm hoping Mitrovic does something, but it is going to be a tight game tonight. However, the Liverpool game should be a nice clean sweep, but who knows? And like I said, just a reminder that Jason is going live at some point tonight. Now, I'm going to guess it's going to be after the Liverpool game. So we're talking a late one here. Let's just say 10 o'clock for argument's sake. So stay tuned, hit the notification bell, all that nonsense, to stay informed of when Jason is going to go live tonight. Like I said, it's probably going to be 10:30ish this evening, and hopefully he'll be bringing joy of Salah hat-trick, but I very much doubt it, but who knows. On that note, as ever, thanks everybody for watching. If you do want to continue chatting, just join the Discord. The link is in the description. If you want to support the show easily by just subscribing, just hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. That's the easiest way to support us. And if you do want to become a member for additional content, it's only $1.99. And if you want to spend $1.99 a month on personalised videos, essentially, then hit $1.99. Hit the join button. But in all seriousness, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks, everyone. See you soon.